In today's time, socialization is something that we do every weekend. We feel like going out for a weekend party or maybe even just going to a place to eat outside.
Yeah.
So, how do you advise your clients? How do you tell people how to eat mindfully when you are going out or when you're going out for a party, when you're meeting up with your friends at home? How do you eat mindfully?
As you said, socializing is very, very, very common and it happens at least twice or thrice in a week. Eating mindfully, most people do not know. The reason is we have been taught to eat till we are full. So, eating mindfully does not happen automatically to us. We have to learn how to eat mindfully. So, when somebody tells me that, okay, you know what, I'm planning to go out, I'm planning to eat out, how can I manage it or how can I eat mindfully is
Right.
first thing is I tell them that hydrate really, really well. See, now when we sit in a hotel or restaurant, there is at least a 20 minutes waiting period for our food to arrive, right? So I tell them that in these 20 minutes, your hunger hormones are just increasing because you know that you've placed the order and you're
Correct.
waiting for the food to arrive.
Correct.
And generally, when we go out, we don't drink a lot of water. So we can confuse between hunger and thirst. So I always tell them that the moment they sit in the restaurant and they've placed an order, drink 2 full glasses of water, irrespective of if they are thirsty or not. Okay, that is one hard and fast rule I tell them. Second thing I tell them is whatever you're ordering, first order salads or fiber, okay, or something in veggies which looks bulky but yet lower in calories, because
Right.
when you eat fiber it will keep you full for longer and you will not over order the whatever next dish.
Right.
Because most of us don't like eating salads outside or fiber outside because we're like, okay, why should we just
Why should I spend money
on salads or
salads
fiber?
outside, yeah.
But you have to start making that change, that eating salad or fiber is absolutely important. Okay,
Right.
so the moment you hydrate yourself really well, you eat salad, you're almost, I can say, 40% full. Then you just have a 60% tummy. Okay, now in this 60% I generally tell them you can go for your dish that you really like, or try to pick a dish which has a little more protein compared to what you would otherwise order, because see, protein and fiber is really, really important to keep us full. Now if you're going to have a carb loaded food, it will not keep you full. So you're done with water, you're done with salads. Next is order a dish that has enough protein. Also, once you're done ordering a dish which has enough protein, next I generally tell them to eat in a plate that is slightly smaller.
Smaller plates.
Smaller plate. The reason is visually, when you look at a bigger plate and when you see the food is less,
Right.
even though you're full, you feel like, okay, the food is less, I need to
Yeah.
eat more, or I've eaten less. So that is one thing I always tell them, that ask them to give you a smaller plate so that you can have a feeling that, okay, I've eaten enough.
Yeah.
Last I tell them is ask the person who's serving not to over serve on your plate. The
Right.
reason is we have been taught as kids that finish what is there in your plate completely. So the moment whatever is being served, even if we are full, we are like, okay, I have to finish this, it's already served in my plate, and then we overstuff ourselves. So ask them to only serve a little and then you can just take later as per your hunger,
Yeah.
or you can just
parcel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the main tips that I tell them, and honestly this has worked really, really, really well for most cases. And this is how you slowly train yourself to eat mindfully. This is how your visual senses start getting stronger, because once you start practicing this over time, whatever weight you've lost or whatever is your goal, it's easy to maintain.
These are like little tips and tricks.
Yes.
How you can just manage.
Yeah, because we cannot completely stop socializing.
Yeah, of course not.
And we cannot tell somebody, oh, that we're on a diet and things like that. And you don't have to sacrifice your weekend eating and things like that. You have to just be a little mindful about what are the choices you're doing, how are you eating, and how are you placing. One more thing is, try not to have a lot of distractions. Be with yourself and the people around you. Take time, chew your food slowly and enjoy that moment.